Hey guys, welcome to Football Talks. Happy New Year. Now, end of 2016, people are talking about how good and bad it was for different football clubs. Now, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to be predicting what's going to happen in 2017 in football world. Now, my first prediction is the Premier League. Now, I'm predicting Chelsea to win the Premier League and Diego Costa to be the top scorer. Not that I'm biased Chelsea fan. It looks like Diego Costa's in banging form. He's in form of his life. And Chelsea looks unbeatable, so I will go with Chelsea. Now, let's talk about La Liga. Now, La Liga, I'm going to go with a different one. I'm going to go with Real Madrid. Now, last couple of seasons, I predicted Barcelona to win it because they had a good team. Now, this season, I see Real Madrid being more focused on the La Liga, and which means that their main priority is to win the La Liga. And whenever they do it, I think they're going to play the strongest team in every single La Liga game. They're gonna have the La Liga priority over Champions League and the Copa del Rey. So I can see them winning because they've only won once in the last 8 years, and it's finally the Real Madrid wins the La Liga. And Barcelona, I don't think they have the midfield to do it. Now, it's weird to talk about Barcelona's midfield because it's been one of the greatest midfield ever in football history. But now when Xavi retired, Iniesta's getting old, Rakitic's not performing, I mean, all these new players, Andre Gomes, Denis Suarez, Rafinha, they need to get used to the Barcelona style, and it will take time. So that's why I don't think Barcelona will win La Liga. Now let's talk about Ligue 1. Now here is where I'm going to talk about the most surprising winner so far. I'm going to go with Monaco. Now Monaco looks fantastic. They've scored most goals in Europe's top 5 clubs, and PSG looks like a club that's going downwards under Unai Emery. Now again, PSG is another club. It's opposite to Real Madrid. They've won last 4 Ligue 1, so their priority is to win the Champions League. So they're focusing on the Champions League more than Ligue 1. And Unai Emery is not a league manager. He's sort of cup manager that wins cups. So I think Monaco, with their fantastic attack, Falcao's back in form, the youngster Lemar, he's doing fantastically, and they've got a good solid defence. So I can see Monaco win the Ligue 1. I'm predicting Monaco to win Ligue 1. Now let's talk about Bundesliga. Now Bundesliga this season has been sort of like Premier League. So many teams in it. So many teams going to win it. Hoffenheim, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich. You have the new Red Bull Leipzig. All these teams are all touching distance of winning. You know, the big teams, the teams like Schalke and Wolfsburg, they are struggling. Borussia Mönchengladbach is struggling. So Bundesliga is shaping up to be a very, very interesting league coming next 2 to 3 seasons. But I think after the Christmas break, after the winter break, they call it in Germany, I think Bayern Munich is going to come back strong. I think they finished it with a bang by beating Red Bull Leipzig. I think they're going to come out and they're going to absolutely destroy the league. And I can see Bayern Munich walking through the league in the second half of the season. Now let's talk about Serie A. Now for me, Serie A sort of became a Ligue 1 and Bundesliga type league where only Juventus, who is dominating the league right now, and they're like 10 or 13 points clear, and they've got no competitors right now. I think they are the clear winner. I can already call it. I don't even need to predict this. In fact, Juventus is going to win the 2017 Serie A Cup. Now let's talk about the other major cups around the world. Now let's talk about FA Cup. Now, FA Cup is one of my favourite cups and trophies that I want Chelsea to win, but I don't think Chelsea's going to do it. The simple reason being they're focusing on the league. Now I'm going to go with Arsenal to win it. Arsenal to win the FA Cup. Simple reason being, looks like it's Arsenal Wenger's last season, and looks like they're not going to win the league, and they've got Bayern Munich next, so I don't think they're going to win the Champions League. So FA Cup is like the only realistic thing that Arsenal Wenger can end on, and I think he's going to focus on that, and I can see Arsenal win the FA Cup. Now let's talk about the big one, Champions League. Now, here's a tough one. I can see Borussia Dortmund pushing for it, and simple reason being they look like they're out of the title race in Bundesliga, so they will try and make Champions League the main focus, which will be good for them. But I don't think they are strong enough to win it. They can win it, but I don't think they will, because I think Barcelona's going to win it. Their rival Real Madrid won it last season, so it's finally, I think, their turn to show why they are better than Real Madrid. Now it looks like kinda that Barcelona's main focus is Champions League over the league, because they've won it several times in the last 5 to 6 years. So this is my prediction for 2017 team-wise. Now let's talk about the player-wise. Now, PFA Player of the Year, I will go with Eden Hazard. I think if Chelsea wins the league and Hazard keeps on performing the way he is right now, I think it'll be between Hazard and Costa, but I don't think FA likes Costa, so I think it'll be a Hazard. Now let's talk about the big one, Ballon d'Or. Now 2017 Ballon d'Or, as I said before, if Barcelona wins the Champions League, I can see either Messi or Suarez win it. As I said, FIFA doesn't like Suarez, so Messi or I'm gonna throw a curveball here, and I'm gonna say it's not gonna be either Messi or Ronaldo. This year it's gonna be someone completely different, and I'm predicting it to be Neymar. Now I've got that feeling Neymar's gonna have a massive year for Barcelona and for Brazil, so I'm predicting Neymar to be top of the power and when it comes to 2017. So this is my prediction for 2017. Let me know your predictions down below. Thank you guys for listening, and goodbye.